Driving in LA is really not good for my health and for my sanity and well-being.
You got the 6Os that way, you got the 40s that way, and you got the V&Gs that way.
Everybody always raves about how nice and beautiful of a city LA is, and like, oh, like I want to go live there. No, you don't.
LA is the city where dreams are chased, but sometimes those dreams get tangled up in the city's darker side. Today we're going to take a look at the other LA, the one they don't put in the advertisements. Let's get into it.
Y'all, I remember I had came on a trip to LA with some people from the Midwest, right? So we had went to this party, and we leaving the party, and on the way to our vehicle, it was some out front of the party sitting on a car. And why the fuck one of the niggas that I'm with gonna say to them niggas, "What's up, blood?" Huh? I'm like, "Do you know them?" He, "No, it's cool, it's cool." You know the fuck it's not. Like, what made you say, "What's up, blood," to these? You don't know these shit. You do not know them. And then, mind you, like, I'm not from Cali, but I used to live in California when I was younger, so I know a little something, and I know that you don't just be saying, "No, what's up, blood," to anybody. Like, is you cool? Bro, I was so irritated for the rest of the trip. Like, get your green ass from by me. Like, get the fuck away from me. For real. I didn't want to hang out with them no more after that shit, because you lost your motherfucking mind. Now, if they would have whooped your ass, because they'll beat your ass out here. They'll beat the fuck about you, and then you was going to be on your own, because I wasn't going to help, bitch. I was going to go on about my motherfucking business. I was going to go to my sister's house or something, because you should have never did that shit. Why the fuck would you do that? The fuck?
I've never been to LA, but I know that is one thing you don't do, you know. And all I've done is watch movies and TV shows. So to have someone with me that jokes around like that, oh no, you gotta I gotta separate from you, and you're on your own. Like she said, if they jump you because you did some stupid stuff, you on your own. That's on you. Don't get mad at me because you stupid. Okay? You can't be talking like that and you not part of that. But yeah, let's keep going.
Because I won't let her wear this hat in LA.
As an LA native, I want to tell you that you cannot wear that hat out here, sis. Honestly, the gang culture is very different in LA. They don't care if you're a man, woman, or child. You will get pressed. I've been robbed at gunpoint out here in LA, and obviously I'm just a girl. I'm just a dainty girl, but they got me from my phone. They really don't care. It was broad daylight too. You got to be careful out here, and don't give nobody a reason to say nothing to you. Don't wear no hats. The only hat you can wear is a wig. That's the only hat you're allowed to wear. Anything else, just leave it alone.
This area right here is so tricky, like 54th and 4th Ave. You got the 6Os that way, you got the 40s that way, and you got the V&Gs that way. I'm telling you, living in the gangland is so confusing. You got to be very careful as to which gang you're in.
And they that close together? LA? They that close together? How are you supposed to keep up with that? Like, as a regular citizen, how am I supposed to keep up with that? And no, I'm sure they got different colors they wear for different gangs. So if I'm wearing a certain color and I walk a block, now all of a sudden it's the wrong color? Man, oh no.
You gang members in the streets of Los Angeles are heartless individuals. You unalived a young lady in the presence of her child. I don't know if it was Compton, Los Angeles, or where that young lady was when it happened, but it doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. I know the streets of Los Angeles is very dangerous. It is very known for its gang affiliation in the Hispanic and Black community, but I'm referring to the Black community because that's where I'm from. I was raised in the heart of Los Angeles. Slauson and Crenshaw, Overhill and Slauson. That was my stomping grounds. And that's the reason why I can speak directly to you and let you know what I saw as a youth is not what you guys are seeing now. All you guys are seeing is death, and you're causing it. For every parent that's out here burying their child, it is because of you. If I was your mamas and your daddies, your aunties, and whoever else is raising you out here these days, I would put y'all little black behinds in an urn. That's where you would go. Ain't nobody gonna go in debt because of you, trying to bury you and having barbecues and having car washes because of you. You who are out here with no problem whatsoever while you're in the land of the living, taking lives, no matter whose it is and who's around. So why on earth would somebody care like myself as a mother or an aunt or whoever's raising you about how you are sent away? Send your little black behind away in the urn. It ain't gonna be no falling out. Ain't gonna be no t-shirts being made. Ain't gonna be none of that. Just put this little black ass in the urn and send him on his way. Excuse me to those of you who are not used to me speaking like this, but this is a very touchy subject for me.
And I saw a clip. I can't remember who said it, but he was talking like, why we act like everybody that passes away goes to heaven? Why are we giving them the send-off like they're going to heaven? When we know some of them, what they did on this earth, that's not where they're going. Why we act like everybody is going up? Some people go down. Let's keep going.
It's very triggering to see these young ladies, specifically these young ladies, who are losing their lives to gun violence and gang violence, and it has no relation to them whatsoever. These young guys are just coming from maybe somebody who they're with, a boyfriend or something. They're coming for them, and if they're there, they're going to knock them down too. It's very concerning. It's disheartening to me as a mother, as an aunt, as a foster mother. It's very disheartening. Because when I see these children, it takes me to the mindset of who is coercing these things. 9 times out of 10, it's these old, tired, dilapidated OGs that's out here teaching these children the ropes, and they're not teaching them the ropes. It puts a bad taste in my mouth because I know a lot of you. Because I'm an OG. I'm an OG female. There's no gender when it comes to an OG. Just to give you a little education on that. I'm sick of hearing it. I think that it's very disheartening, and I hope all of you get arrested. Every last one of you, I hope you get arrested. Because guess what? When you get arrested, you're off the streets of Los Angeles, and you're no longer a threat. And then you're going to be able to see who the original gangsters are when you get behind bars, and they be the ones running up in you slow. It's going to be exactly what you get.
That is on power on blood. For free game. Oh, prayer.
No, please, guys. No, please.
Nigga, please. On blood. What? No, BK all day. BK all day. Every day. BK every day. Come real.
It's so bro. Andre, that's the ER though. We all in pain. We all got issues. They bang.
It's crib of God. It's your God. Big on crib on mine. What the fuck you mean? I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I know where the fuck I'm at. What the fuck? Fuck Ewood faggots. On my mama. On Eastside Main Street, Monkey Post. Really? She does it again. I keep cooking till the day I die. So I drop.
I just came to the conclusion driving in LA is really not good for my health and for my sanity and well fucking being. Why the fuck are y'all driving in the middle of the fucking street now? Get on your fucking side, bitch. And then y'all be in every fucking lane but your fucking own. Get in your fucking lane. Why the fuck are you about to hit me? We're going straight. Pay the fuck attention. And then I pull up on the side of a motherfucker. I look over at them. Why the fuck are they looking back over at me? Who the fuck is gonna look at the fucking road? Get it the fuck together. For real. For real. Y'all really piss me off.
Okay, y'all, maybe I lied. LA do got some bad traffic.
That's both ways. Like a lot of times here in Virginia, when we have traffic, but it's never both sides at the same time. Like, you know, one side is flying while the other one is backed up. It's never both sides at the same time. It's rare anyway, really rare if it does happen. This is crazy.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm so tired of LA traffic. You leave 10 minutes early, you late. You leave 15 minutes early, you're late. Take a shortcut, it's doing construction down the whole motherfucking neighborhood. You go around the corner, the street blocked off. You go up the street, it's a pothole. You hit the motherfucking highway and you stuck for 2 hours. And Lord forbid you get off at 5 o'clock, between 5 and 7. You might as well go to the store and get you a snack and a drink because you finna be there for a while. And it's like all these motherfuckers be wanting to move to LA and come out here and be complaining about the traffic like, you're the traffic.
The traffic in LA is so disrespectful. Where are y'all going? Where are y'all coming from? Where do y'all work? That's what I want to know, because it just feels like y'all just out here joyriding. Y'all need to help y'all grandmas and grandpas go to the grocery store because they should not be driving by themselves. Why is it taking me an hour and 15 minutes to get from North Hollywood to Leimert Park? And then GPS takes you on these streets where people park in the street. LA, why y'all making it okay for people to park in a lane? It don't make sense. And then this whole no left turn signal, you just kind of have to go on a red light. That's dangerous. Like, and people in LA love to blow their little horn. I am one beep away from turning up, I promise. But let me put this phone up because they just passed the law. If they catch you on your phone, you get a ticket. And maybe I'm the reason for the traffic because I'm over here TikToking.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, Yate? What is going on? What is going on? I'm not even off the ramp yet. I'm not even off the ramp yet. Look at this. Somebody say, look at this. I'm never getting home today. I'm literally never getting home today. Hey, y'all, if I have plans with you today, throw them in the trash. It's over. If I have plans with you tonight, I'm not making it. And I'm not lying. Look at this video. I am not lying. Car's about to go in park. And I'm on E. And I'm on E. And I'm telling you what's about to happen. Pray for me. This is crazy.
I think traffic is bad in every major city across the country. I don't think there's a major city that doesn't deal with this. So, which one is worse? And I don't know. I believe, you know, if somebody is in LA traffic, they'll say LA traffic is worse than Atlanta traffic. If they're in Atlanta traffic, they'll say Atlanta is the worst. So it depends on where they at. But every major city has this problem, I believe. And I don't see how you fix it, because people are going to continue to want to be in a major city, whether they're passing through or they're living. People want to be there. And that's just something you're going to have to deal with if you're in a major city. But let's go.
Okay, I gotta expose the biggest lie in LA. I woke up thinking about this from yesterday driving. It's fucking LA traffic. Y'all motherfuckers can't drive. That's what it is. I sit there, I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, surely there's about to be an accident, a pile up. Somebody, I don't know, an old lady crossing the street. Get through La Brea, there is nothing. People are driving 35 miles an hour at a 45 mile an hour speed limit. It has to stop. all across LA. You're sitting in these pileups that are fake pileups. I don't know if it's the feds. I don't know who it is. But AI, this is what you need to be working on. Fixing traffic. I want fines. I want people to be fined and pulled over if you are driving under the speed limit, because it's crazy. It is insane. And for 10 years in LA, this is what we've been dealing with. LA traffic, the biggest lie in America. Maybe not America, but it's a big ass lie. And I'm sick of it.
You know, in most places, you go to a gathering, you see them bring out plates. You already know, we about to eat. Where the food at? In LA, you see plates. Then you start hearing. You look over, everybody playing with their nose. Coquiana? Then you look at them, and I'm like, you want some? Hell no. Most people offer water. Most people offer a drink, a juice, soda, food. Did you learn nothing from Nipsey? Lost a little ass that you had playing with your nose. You think I'll be in the gym for no reason? Fuck out of here.
They don't. For what I knew, they used to go to the bathroom and do it in secret. They don't do that no more. They just bring out the plates right there in the middle of everybody with no shame. What happened to the shame? People used to do that. They didn't want nobody to know. Now they don't care? That's wild. That's wild.
I moved to LA from Virginia in like 2017, and this is like Virginia in the middle of Trump's first term. Like it was Trump country, right? And you know, like it's Virginia, it's kind of southern, you know, people for the most part were okay. I decided to move to LA to pursue my dreams, and thinking, you know, this is the place of like free love. It's amazing, everybody's liberal, everybody's understanding is going to be fantastic. Within 2 weeks of moving here, I went to a grocery store after work, and this guy walks up to me in the produce section and asks me if I know where the watermelon is. And so I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, well, I did just get off of work. Maybe he's seeing my work t-shirt and he thinks I work here. Mind you, my shirt looked nothing like the uniform of the grocery store. But I was like, okay, let me give him the benefit of the doubt. So I told him, I was like, the watermelons are over there. And so when I pointed him in the direction of the watermelons, he never walked over there. He completely walked away and went to another part of the grocery store. And it was at that moment that I realized, like, oh, he was trying to be funny. Now, that's not my first time encountering racism, but I was shocked that it happened in LA. I did not think that racism existed in LA. I mean, I'm moving from Virginia in the middle of Trump country where I never even experienced something like that, to come into LA, the place with the most liberals, the place that's supposed to be the most understanding and accepting. And within 2 weeks of being here, somebody walks up to me and asks me where the watermelon is. I was too stunned to speak. Racism is everywhere. I just did not think it would be in a place that's supposed to be so open-minded. But liberals, gotta keep an eye on those ones.
Like she said, racism is everywhere. Would I love for it to disappear? Yes, but I don't think it's going to. But for in that scenario, I don't care if I work there. Don't ask me where the watermelon at, okay? I don't think a non-racist person would walk up to me and ask me where the watermelon is. I'm talking about even if I worked there with the shirt, whole uniform on. I don't think a non-racist person would walk up to me and ask me where the watermelon is. They might say, where's the fruit section? But they're not going to say, where's the watermelon? I don't know. All you non-racist Caucasian people, let me know. If you saw me working at a grocery store, would you walk up to me and ask me where the watermelon is? I'm talking about even if you really searching for the watermelon, you really can't find it. Would you walk up to a black employee and ask them, where's the watermelon? Just let me know. For all you non-racist white people, let me know in the comment section.
So I'm sitting at this cute little cafe outside, right? And I'm noticing some things about LA since living here. A lot of these people feel entitled. And what I mean by that is, a lot of them just feel like they are just better than what they really are. These two girls in front of me are having lunch, and the waiter has been like servicing them really well, giving them like their food and everything else. And I haven't seen now one of them say now one thank you to this guy. He's busting his ass, clearing their table, bringing their food out, and making sure they have everything they need. And I didn't hear them say now one thank you to this guy. They look at him up and down and like expect it as if he's their like personal chef. And I'm just looking like, when is someone going to say thank you? And they're very basic. Very, very basic.
Yo, before you get jealous of your friends that moved out to LA, let me just tell you something real quick. Most of them are liars. I'm literally talking about the liars who post that they're doing this, that they're doing that, that they're doing this, that they're doing that. No, they're not. They're lying. They're either lying or telling half-truths. Especially the people that just moved to LA. If they live in a nice studio apartment, they have 2 roommates. When they do background acting work, they bring Tupperware just so they can eat for the rest of the week. More than likely, they've been homeless a few times. Yes, I said it, a few times. Whether it's living on the streets or living in their cars. They say they don't go back to their hometown often because their family is problematic. That can be true, and they don't have money to do it, let's be honest. I'm literally talking about 96.35% of people that move to LA. Don't be jealous of people that don't have $1,500 in their bank account. Don't be jealous of people that need 4 roommates to survive. LA is a never-ending struggle for most of us.
A lot of people go out to LA to chase their dreams, and a lot of people are afraid to admit that they're failing at what they're trying to do, whatever it is, be actors, actresses, musicians, artists, you know, whatever they're trying to do. They're afraid to admit that they're failing because they've told everybody back in their home state, their hometown, this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to go out to LA and I'm gonna be famous. You know, some people will admit it and come back home, but some won't. They'll stay out there and struggle and struggle and struggle and keep up the lie. Just because they don't want to admit that they failed. And you're jealous of them. But don't be.
Ooh! Ah, the ghetto! The ghetto. The ghetto.
As somebody who was born and raised in LA, I'm just gonna tell you without going into a lot of examples. The shit ain't all that, man. I'm gonna tell you that. Maybe because I like that's home to me. Maybe I'm just like, it ain't all that, bro. Yeah, there's beaches and there's a whole bunch of fun stuff to do in entertainment. But I want to tell you the dark side, at least for young people who don't have a great foundation or someone out there who really has it together, it's going to be real rough for you. And I say rough in a different sense of rough, like you ain't never experienced it before. Because everybody just want to, yeah, I'm in LA, you know what I'm saying? I'm in LA, but like you have to think and be realistic. If you're okay with being stuck in a one big old 4-bedroom house, roommating with 3 to 2 grown-ass people in the room, you paying $800 and that person paying $800 for their rent, and that's just in that one room, then you better have your bank account ready because you're going to have to pay a lot, and that's even in the hood. In the hood, you're looking at $1,800 to $2,000 for a studio 1-bedroom apartment. And that's without utilities and parking amenities. You have to buy your own stove, your own fridge. God behold, you can get a good one because if you buy one in the hood, you're going to have roaches. Oh yeah, and I forgot roaches. Most of the apartments have roaches. I don't care how clean you are and what you do, they're roach infested. They may pay you a high hourly rate. Out in Los Angeles, you might get like something crazy, like, $65 an hour. I'm gonna tell you, you're not seeing a quarter of that shit. The state and federal taxes will put you on your ass if you don't have kids and if you're married. Even if you are, you're gonna be put on your ass. Your check is supposed to be $1,800, you're gonna see $1,100 of that. And randomly, there's random violence, bro. Like, there's a lot of violent, crazy ass people in Los Angeles. Like, Los Angeles is real life GTA, bro. Like, I'm not shitting you. It's real life GTA. You're gonna see people walking down the street, selling stuff they shouldn't be selling. You're gonna see homeless people attacking one another, people fighting, car crashes, live speed chases and shit. It's really GTA. But ultimately, that's my city, that's my hometown. I really love it. But for anybody moving out there, man, stop falling for the social media guru, hoo-hoo, ha-ha. Why do you think a lot of us are out here in Houston? A lot of people from LA moving out. We branching out. People even in San Diego. Niggas is leaving because of that reason, bro. Like, it is really not like what y'all making it up to be. It's really not.
Hey, man, you know, we out here chilling and shit. You know, everything normal, nice houses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Who the fuck lived there? Barbie? And Playboy Cardi? That Twilight ass house, bro. Yo, who? Hey, yo, who built these cribs, man? Why they do it like this? These old juxtaposition ass house. This so goddamn ass house.
Why would you even do that? Hold on. Let me get that back on the screen.
Why they do it like this?
Why would you even... What? Especially the blue and pink one. Look, if I'm a criminal, okay, I'm looking for a house to break into. Your house stick out to me. It seemed more attractive than the rest of them. Why? 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 Why would you want this out of place house with this out of place colors? They don't do nothing but attract criminals.
Who the fuck keep telling y'all to move to LA?
I mean, do you know that you gotta have a regular job, scam, and sell a little dope on the side just to survive out here? These motherfuckers want you to make 4 times the rent of cracker boxes, of course. Who the fuck makes 4 times? Do you think that I would be renting if I made 4 times?
Right.
They say you gotta have a good credit score. Bitch, who the fuck, it's after COVID, who the fuck got a good credit score? We all fucked up. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Why the fuck I gotta pay all this motherfucking rent just to come down the motherfucking stairs to see people in tents? Y'all don't see all these motherfuckers in tents? They don't show y'all that part. They just be showing y'all the beach and shit, huh? This is what a fucking average street in Los Angeles looks like. Fucking tents. Okay? That's all the streets. All of them. Don't nobody got their own shit. It be... If you got your own apartment, LA, you that nigga. You are the man. Even though it probably ain't got no kitchen. And I don't know who the fuck is giving out driver's tests these days, because can't nobody drive. So you definitely need insurance, because you're definitely gonna get rear-ended. You definitely will. And the motherfucker is gonna keep going. So be prepared to train yourself to catch plates real fast. I can't even keep up with the hoods no more, and I'm from here. I gotta be in the house by 10 and shit, because I don't be knowing what the fuck going on no more. These niggas crazy. Oh, and if you ain't cooking, your meal gonna be about like $20. Don't add no drink, that's an extra $5. And if you is cooking, you better get on food stamps some way, somehow. Ketchup like $5 a bottle out here, G. Just don't come here. If you ain't already been here and you not established here and you don't know nothing, don't come here. Don't come here. And we crowded. Don't come here. Don't come here. Y'all not built for this. Don't come here. I'm just trying to help y'all out. Don't come here. I want to go. I want to leave.
Just right outside the bus, and like nobody is like, hey, are you like alive? The same thing happened in New York. What is going on, people? No, did anybody check on the man? That's what I want to know.
Everybody always raves about how nice and beautiful of a city LA is and like, oh, like I want to go live there. No, you don't, because I've been here for 2 days. This city ain't worth shit, all right? We've been walking the streets, exploring the town, the city, whatever. Dude, it smells like ass and piss everywhere in the city when you walk, all right? And we was walking, I kid you not, within the first 20 minutes of us walking, these guys stopped us on the sidewalk and they're like, hey, like, make sure don't step in any streams of like water on the sidewalk. And we're like, why not? And he was like, because it's most likely piss, because like the homeless people or just people, they piss on the sidewalk and it streams off. And to make matters worse, besides the city being dirty as hell, everything's so much more expensive and you get less of everything, all right? Because like you go to Target or a store or anything, it's like 50, 60, 70% more than it is on the East Coast. Or if you go to a restaurant, bro, we went to a restaurant today. They didn't have no type of fountain drinks, only had it out of the can. And the canned drinks were like $4.50 per each drink, right? They had no water, no free water, no none of that. We went to a Mexican restaurant. You had to pay for chips and salsa. I've never been to a Mexican restaurant where you had to pay for chips and salsa. Usually that's just like the starter. It's like bread in like other restaurants. Dude, you gotta pay for everything. And the portions are like the size of like a TV remote. Like, this city sucks. Unless you're like mega rich and you live in like the nice part of it. Dude, I don't get the hype of LA. Oh, and I didn't even mention the traffic. It took me 27 minutes to go 2 miles. To go 2 miles, it took me 27 minutes. I would have been better off walking, but I couldn't, all right? Yeah. This city actually sucks.
You're misinformed. Skid Row is the most druggiest, bummiest, brokest area you could go to. And the most dangerous is South Central. You know why? Because of gang violence and gangs. I don't believe Skid Row's dangerous at all. Like, I live there, and eventually I'ma leave. And yes, Cecile Hotel is still running. See, look. Look how sweet this shit is. Look, sweet ass L to the A. Like, no, bro, I don't have friends. I don't want friends, cause motherfuckers be jealous, and I don't like that shit.
Y'all be thinking I'm crazy when I say LA is like half walking time. He's like, these people here is not right, cause look at this. We on the corner, and yeah, like she chilling. Got her little couch up. Her homegirl chilling with her. They vibing. Period. She happy. They happy. That's all that matters. But bitch, why is you in the corner? You know? What's that? I think a bird booed on her stomach.
I was just about to say, what is that? But they are happy though. They are really happy. They are really happy. I would be so sad, so embarrassed. They are extremely happy right now. I don't know. Is that does it matter, if you're homeless or not, as long as you're in LA? Does that make a difference? Like, if they was homeless in Florida somewhere, would they be as happy? Man. All those people, no bathrooms. No bathrooms. I don't know how to fix it. How do you fix it? I have no idea. It's up to the politicians to do their job and figure out how to how to get these people off the street. Man, I know it sucks being homeless, and I know it's not easy to deal with, and you know, I just couldn't imagine what y'all going through, y'all, for you all who are homeless, and I'm praying God makes a way. That was just.
So I'm standing in this high-rise building that I want to show you guys. Check that out. Now, something that's super common is people are well aware of the homeless population that's happening in LA, right? So I want to show you that building in context to a group of homeless people right over there.
And you notice he didn't even say homeless problem. He phrased it homeless population. That's a difference. I mean, population, saying population is like accepting it. And like, this is what it's going to be. And it's normal. But homeless problem means, hey, it's a problem. Let's fix it. Let's find a solution. But to say homeless population, and he probably don't even recognize that that's what he said, or that's how he worded it. Homeless population, just, to me, it says that the city doesn't think it's a problem because it's become normal. And that's bad. That is bad.
Now, when you think about the fact that LA is having about 66,000 homeless people in this city, and you're building high rises like that, and these buildings are ranging anywhere between 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 a month for one bedroom apartments, then how can your homeless population get particularly better? How are you going to go ahead and care for the people that are struggling and are clearly seeing all the different levels of high rises being built around them, money being built around them, but not any level of service that's really fundamentally helping these people? So California, particularly LA, is having has been having one of the worst homeless problems for quite some time now. And there's many different factors in that, right? Because of the weather that's here in California, if you're homeless, you'd be attracted to this environment and weather. That's real. You can't disregard that. But on top of that, right, is an exponential growth of housing, particularly in downtown area, particularly of increased pricing. So do we go ahead and focus on more development, which is not having full capacity maxed out for people to even live in? Or do we focus on more social service programs to figure out a way for these people to live in a safe area?
And, you know, I heard somebody say, well, I maybe didn't hear it, but maybe read it somewhere. There's people who are billions upon billionaires, and, you know, why don't they just build something to house the homeless, you know? And man, if they had a high rise like he showed before, and it was in order to help the homeless get off the street, do you know how many people would fake being homeless so they can get in there? And the people who are really homeless would still be out on the street. It's like the same thing with the PPP loans. Same thing. It'll be the same concept. A bunch of people faking like they have businesses in order to get these loans. And then a lot of times it prevented the people who really had small businesses from getting approved. Because people were lying and taking up all the money. It'll be the same thing if they built high rises for the homeless. people who didn't need it would be standing in line. So, like I said, I don't know what the solution would be, but it's got to be one somewhere. And it's the job of the politicians in LA, in California, to figure that out.
All right, guys, want to do a real quick video for those of you who have ever been down here in SoCal, LA, the Valley. This is here what we call the tiny home village. This is where the homeless people who qualify for it get free housing, 3 meals a day, bathroom, shower, laundromat. Let me show you guys one of the rooms. You go there and open it up. They got a heater, they got an AC, they got the 2 windows on that side. Got 1 bed on this side, 1 bed on that side, and you got 2 more windows by the doors. Just walking down real quick, and I'm gonna show you.
Oh, they already have something. I did a whole bunch of talking in the last segment. I didn't know. I didn't know.
You guys the restrooms and the showers and everything. Just so you see, they're about 4 or 5 deep. Some of them a little bit less. Some of them 2 or 3. I'll show you guys some more right now. Alright, being that it is 8 o'clock here, dinner is over. The breakfast, lunch, and dinner is served right here. Where they come, get their food, the drinks and everything. Their smoking / hangout area. And I'll show you guys the bathrooms right now. So here's one of the bungalows. Open it. They got their sink, got the toilet. On this side, they got the shower. Over here are more of the opposites. Sorry about the floor, it's wet. We just power washed. There's their laundromat, the back exit, some more stuff. That's about it.
Of course, you know, they can't help everybody. But hey, they doing something. They're doing something. And, you know, they're at least making a dent in the population. Gracious population. It just don't. Homeless population just don't go together. It don't.
I've been coming to LA my whole entire life, and everybody knows that there's hoes on Figueroa. Well, today was the first. Today, I saw 2 hoes with 4 cars fucking deep. They had a fucking line like there was a drive-thru at McDonald's. And they're walking up to each individual car, I don't know, telling them the fucking wait time because the last 2 cars going to park because they're gonna wait their fucking turn. Then, the 2 females decide to get inside the first and second car. And I'm sitting here fucking befuddled because there's so many other fucking hoes. What? And on a Sunday morning? Look, they're doing something correct, and they need to let everybody else know.
I've never understood why a man would want to drive up and beep the horn to a woman who's walking the street and have her get in his car and do something with her. She's messed with 4, 5 other guys that night before you. She messed with 80 guys that week before you. You don't think of that? You just in the street?
Wow. Oh, I almost fell out. You gonna hit me?
That's it. I just want the bitch to jump in and out of cars like a star around this motherfucker. That's it. Hey, she look like something I fuck with around this bitch.
Man, I didn't even know this was a thing until I did this video. I thought these days was over. I thought the days of actually walking the stroll was over. I really did. I thought everything was online now, but
I just wanted to share something with you guys. Early this morning, I was over there off of Figueroa Street. Now, Figueroa, people that don't know LA, is a famous street where the streetwalkers are. Figueroa Street. When we was kids growing up, we used to call each other Figueroa Ho, you know. And you couldn't wear red and black on Fridays. Y'all remember that? We couldn't wear, if you wore red and black on Fridays, you was a hoe. Remember? But I was on Figueroa, and I was just sitting there just watching the girls or women, period. And it's mostly us. It's mostly black women. And they were like barely dressed. It's freezing cold. They got them damn heels on. And a couple of them, they just looked like they was trafficked. It was all in their face. And it's just tripping me out. And it's so, like this, and the lady I picked up, the writer who I picked up, lives over there. She said she hears screaming every night. Every night she hears screaming. And they be snatching people up. And she was saying that you can't even walk in that area or they'll snatch you up. So it's like people like me, like people my age, she said, girl, they grabbing all females. She said, especially black women. She said, that's their focus. I said, because we're easy, because the police are not going to look for us. They're not going to put attention on black women. That's why we're the target. I'm like, who in the hell gonna snatch my old ass? But she said all women. So you guys in the LA area, be careful. Especially over there in that area between 55th and 41st. They're snatching people. And she said every night she hears screaming. Is that crazy? It's that crazy. She said she didn't call the police so many times. She said they don't even come down, they don't do nothing. She said a lot of times the police that be down there be getting served by the women. So it's just disturbing. It's so disturbing. It's that our girls, those are our girls. Peace.
Yeah, I am him and I.
so they cleaned it up. They cleaned up Figueroa Street. I don't know. For all y'all who are in LA, let me know if this is real or not. Cause this video was uploaded September 9th. So a couple weeks ago. So let me know. Is this real or is this just like, lucky when they drove down there that nobody was standing outside? Y'all let me know. But let's get to the outro. Now, I think LA might be the one city that before you move there, you have to do like all types of research before you actually move there. And it's different than most cities, because most cities you move to say, okay, how good is the neighborhood? What school my kid's gonna be going to? And that's about it. Everywhere else, that's about it. LA, you gotta research gang territory. You gotta research colors of the gangs. You have to research the homeless population in the area. You gotta. It's so much. It's so much research you have to do before moving to LA that you don't have to do anywhere else. And look, I couldn't live there. I'm gonna just tell you, I don't think I could. Y'all let me know if y'all could live there or not. I think it's just too much for me. It's too much to know, and it's not like once you got it, once you understand everything, you did all your research, things change. Okay, it's not gonna stay the same. So then you have to keep up with everything, and that's just I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But I'm sure there's some people out there who love it. So if you love living in LA, you live in LA, or you visited LA and you want to move there because you loved it so much, let me know in the comment section below. This is, I did New York. I'm doing LA. Y'all let me know what city you want me to do next, and I'll make it happen. I'll see you on the next one.